Welcome to the mighty Swan River. This picturesque waterway is to locals what the harbour is to people in Sydney or Hong Kong or San Francisco. It's also an expression of their very fortunate life. It gives them a sense of vitality and they draw great strength from this beautiful waterway. As it is today, so it once was. The Swan's marine life and fertile shores created a bountiful life for the indigenous Noongar people who have lived along the banks of the Swan for more than 40,000 years. The Swan River was named by Willem de Vlaming in 1697. He also named Rottnest Island, mistaking the quokkas for rats. There's no prizes for guessing what inspired him. It's those famous black swans of Western Australia. Today, like most European cities, the best way to appreciate and get a different perspective of a city is from the river. And to get that perspective, I've joined Captain Cook Cruises James Sterling. I'm sailing from Fremantle all the way into the city of Perth. I'm a bit peckish, so luckily lunch is included. No sad white bread sandwiches here. I must admit, I didn't have high expectations, but that was an awesome feed. I really shouldn't be surprised considering the amazing food and wine Perth and regional WA produce. From the water, Freo's historical precinct looks and feels different. I can imagine how the free settlers must have felt after journeying thousands of kilometres for a new life. From here I get to appreciate this great city. I get to see the locals at play on their sailing boats and swimming and fishing. I also get to peek into the lives of the rich and famous. You know what, it just so inspires me. It's just such a lovely life. I almost want to move here. I love a sense of arrival, and this is magnificent. The skyline of Perth has its own grandeur, a modern metropolis in stark contrast to historic Freo. Well, this has been a great journey through Perth and its people today. It's also been a great journey through time and history. I began in Fremantle with its convict history, its maritime and Indigenous history, and now I'm arriving in one of the most modern metropolises in Australia that you can see behind me. And when you remember that actually this is the most remote city in the world, it makes it that more impressive. The cruise with Captain Cook is certainly the best way to appreciate this modern marvel. My advice is to spend the morning touring the historic precinct of Freo before getting on board. It kills two birds with one stone, a great new perspective on the city of Perth and a killer lunch at the same time.